What the fuck is up, y'all? It is your boy Segoy Doggo back at it again with some more Death Stranding 2 on the beach. The game is still loading up, but you guys are gay. I don't know. I don't know what else to say here. Oh, my throat is already a little bit rough. But just had some za. I'm all fueled the fuck up. I'm ready to partay. What do you got to say, doll man?
As usual, Drawbridge can't help but run its people ragged.
Okay. I don't know, you felt so fucking upset about that.
It would seem that Tomorrow's grown more adept at wielding her powers. All that practice manipulating the temporal properties of apples has helped her to gradually refine her technique. And now, she can treat you to the literal fruits of her labor, perfectly ripened ones, no less. I heard what Victor Frank said about your BB pod. You used to have a different keychain attached to it in the past?
I used to have a charm given to me by Victor's brother, Igor.
Igor? Ah, yes. The corpse disposal team member that was caught in the void out with you that time. I see now. The keychain was a memento to remember him by. I've been mulling over the words Victor said to you earlier. He's gone, but he still feels so close. There's a universal truth in that sentiment. The closer we are to people when they're alive, the stronger the bond we forge with them in our hearts. No matter how much time passes, I still feel her presence. My daughters. No doubt you feel the same about me.
Oh, I need to burp.
One day, Sam, when you have a moment to spare, I'd like to tell you about my daughter and the strange events that changed the course of our fates.
You fucked somebody? Well, I guess you weren't always a puppet, but...
You know, Sam, I was just thinking. I saw that you received EX capture grenades from the metagenomicist. To think that the parasitic chiral microbes you brought her could be repurposed to infect and birth variant BTs in such a manner. Namely, by combining BT crystals with your own DNA to produce BT cores. If this is indeed true, it's a truly incredible discovery. You have to test this theory at the earliest opportunity, Sam. I'm eager to see what happens.
I also am eager to see what happens to that, actually. I need to remember to test those. Welcome in, Kinique. You're on a 10-stream streak. That's crazy. You're streaking in my chat. Someone call the police. Okay, so that's enough talking to Doll Man. I need to fuel up over here. And we can start with this apple. For some reason, I can't use my right stick to move the camera right in that view. I have to use the trackpad. I don't know what's up with that. Streaking is fun. Well, we got an exhibitionist in the chat, apparently. Oh, I need to throw away all these fucking bottle caps out off of my desk. I picked up a really bad habit while I was in a motorcycle accident years ago, if you didn't know. And that was actually how I started streaming. But because I was bedridden, I picked up a really bad habit of not properly dealing with my trash because I couldn't at the time. And so I tend to just like put my trash down off to the side and then forget to like actually pick it up and carry it to the trash can later. Because that was what I had to do back then. And yeah, I have not broken that habit, and I constantly just trash piles up on my on my desk and shit until I finally get fed up with it, and then I throw it all out at once. But it's like, I need to stop doing that. I need to just directly put this shit in the trash. I get frustrated with myself over shit like that. I also need to take my shirt off. Oh, wait. Which reminds me, let me make sure this fan is on. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you guys have been around for this, but my fucking... Steam Deck. Not the Steam Deck itself, but yes, the Steam Deck. The point is, I have a dock attached to the Steam Deck through which I'm doing all of this, and the dock overheats and turns off, and it freaks out the whole fucking system, and I have to hard reboot my Steam Deck to get out of it. Ugh. And, yeah, shit sucks. So I bought a tiny little USB fan to cool off the dock, and I had to move some stuff off of it, because even that cooling wasn't enough. But now it seems fine, as long as I remember to turn the USB fan on, because the thing is, this fan that I got doesn't turn on by itself. It has a button on the back where you can cycle through the different power modes, but it defaults to off. Which, you know, I guess makes sense. But for my purposes, it's very annoying, because whenever I plug in the dock, it sends a reset to all the USB devices so that they will reconnect to the deck itself. The USB devices, because like, fun fact about USB, USB devices have like an initialization procedure they go through, especially where Type-C is concerned, since either side can be the host or guest device. That matters for the connection that gets set up. And so, like, what the fuck am I looking at in this photo? Do you guys see that? Why is there, like, a terrifying night creature behind them? Am I tripping? Or is the fucking Sith Lord in the back of that picture? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore that. But yeah, so this USB dock that I have, it also has 40-watt power delivery into it, and then so it can power and charge stuff while it's not connected to my Steam Deck. So, because it is providing power to these devices when there's nothing for them to connect to, it then needs to reset the USB connection to initialize the Steam Deck connection, and that causes the fan to turn off because it power cycles. So yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Assuming you depart from F1, select the fastest route to deliver cargo to all facilities depicted in a single run. Man, what the fuck is this shit? You want me to do actual fucking math right now? You trying to get me to do geometry? What bullshit is this? Okay. Select the fastest route to deliver cargo to all facilities in a single run. But it's not just math, because there's also hazards on the route. So how am I supposed to know how to account for the fucking hazards? How do I know how much time a hazard takes? Do the route timers already account for the hazards? Okay, well, it would be fastest for us to get to B, and then probably, well, I don't know. There's got to be. I know there's a way. The point of these puzzles is that you're not supposed to just add up every possible route, pick the shortest one. There's a formulaic way to find the answer to this. But I don't fucking know it, man. I don't want to deal with this shit. Hold on, sorry, I'm just dismissing notifications on my phone and setting it to don't disturb me because I am doing streaming plus. Thank you very much. Also, Kenny, I'm glad you saw the fucking sleep demon that was behind him in that picture. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Okay, so what is the formulaic way to solve this problem? I don't particularly know. What if we went from... Because if I just pick the shortest route every time, I'm sure that's not going to work, because then it will, like... The point of these puzzles is that they're designed to not be obvious, right? So... let's say I take the 11-minute route to C, and then the 11-minute route to A, and then the 4-minute route to B, and then the 9-minute route to D. Maybe that'll work. Let's try that. So we'll start by going to C, and then we'll go to A, and then we'll go to B, and then we'll go to D. Nope. This sucks dick! Can I please skip this part of the game? I don't want to fucking deal with this.
Sam.
Hold on, I'm literally... I so very much don't want to deal with this, I'm actually about to go look up. How do I not deal with this? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to open that. Just stranding to rainy puzzle 3. Okay, BACD. Oh, so actually it wasn't that far off. BACD.
One last question for you. This one's hard. Do you think you can solve it?
So was I actually just supposed to select the shortest route every time? What a load of bullshit. And there's Fragile's little anime cover art. Can I have a Sam cover art? That'd be cool. I'd much rather rep my boy Sam on my vehicles and shit. Alright, time for another hallucination.
Ooh. You're wearing my scarf. You're wearing my scarf.
You saw his face too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was him, Neil Vanna. I'm certain of it. That clearly wasn't a memory of yours. Was it some thought of Lou's lingering in the pod? Hold on. Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number 4 years ago, but Vanna died in a void out 11 years ago. It doesn't add up.
Meaning what? That it was his memory we just saw?
He and Lou must be connected. But how?
Yeah, none of this makes any fucking sense. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Sam, the data you secured for us at the weapons factory earlier has proven invaluable. With it, we were able to continue our investigation and succeed in locating fabricators with similar specifications. I'll brief you in depth as you review the map. Accept this main order from the delivery terminal in order to proceed.
You know, I wonder if a lot of the weirdness in how they talk has to do with the lines being translated to one-for-one from Japanese. Because I know that previously that was a issue that, what's his name? I already forgot the name of the guy who made this game. The fucking myth man, Kojima. Kojima, in a previous Metal Gear Solid game, I remember, I think they translated, or the translators took liberties with their translations to use American mannerisms and stuff so that the game would be more digestible to an American audience. What's his name? Or, I might be thinking of Yoko Taro. Somebody sent a fucking sword to the to the publisher and said no translations or something like that. and like made them do a one-for-one translation. I don't know if that was Kojima, but I know there was a Kojima game where the studio or the publisher was mad at him because he insisted on one-for-one translations, and so a lot of the dialogue felt very awkward for American viewers. And I feel like that's the deal with this game as well, is that the reason a lot of this feels repetitive and obvious and like weirdly what's it called, phrased and stuff, is because these are one-for-one translations from Japanese to English, and so it like doesn't make sense for an English speaker to talk this way, but it does for a Japanese speaker.
The facility we've identified is here. An abandoned factory south of the F5 East Distribution Center. There are operational fabricators inside. More than you had to deal with for the previous order, in fact. And to make matters worse, it seems these ones are configured to produce ghost mechs. Higgs is likely pulling the strings at this factory too. So with that in mind, your main objective is as follows. Eliminate both the ghost mech fabricators and any hostiles you encounter on site. In addition, each fabricator contains vital data that we need you to retrieve and deliver to the Magellan. By analyzing it, we hope to gain insight into Higgs's activities and future plans. Tarman will give you the device you'll need to extract the data before you head out. For now, consider the route you wish to take.
Okay, so what am I looking at here? Is this... yeah, there's a... okay, so from the Magellan, I could go through the trees over here and then go down there. I think that's probably my best move, to be honest. But let me account for the fact that the Magellan actually lets out... oh, can I not? Here we go, remove all markers. The Magellan lets out over here, so I'm going to start my route from here. I'm going to... there's a jump ramp here, which is cool. I could try and jump over to here. I don't know if I'll make that long of a jump. Yes, I'm gonna go over here, right? And then from there, I think it's just a straight shot in, right? So, yeah.
Sam, you'll need to take this ring terminal expansion device with you again. Make sure it's in your possession whenever you attempt to access a ghost mech fabricator on site. If you have it with you, it'll automatically extract data from the fabricated terminal while simultaneously destroying it. Once you've disabled all fabricators, return to the Magellan with the device and submit it for processing. We'll handle the analysis on our end like last time. Remember that it contains special components that can't be reproduced by printers. Take every precaution to ensure you don't break it.
Okay, let's look at some fabrication here, because we now also have access to grenade launchers. I also have access to this remote detonation grenade launcher, but honestly, I don't know how much more useful that'll be than a regular grenade launcher. I mostly do, or at least try to do, like, direct impact shit anyways. If this was like a trip mine style thing, I could see it, but yeah, I think just making a bunch of these is going to be the way for me to go. I could make 10 of these hoes. But each one weighs a lot. Let's see. It's a medium size. So each one adds a thing. Let's just go with one. We'll be fine. Because what's currently on my tool rack? Right, the dog grenade. And then in my backpack. What do I have? I got a lot of stuff in my private locker, including more grenade launchers. So I got the floating carrier, ring terminal, grenade launcher. I've got a bola gun and an assault rifle attached to my shoulders. Do I not have hip slots for cargo as well? I only have one hip slot, or I only have one piece of cargo that can go there? I think I only have one piece of cargo that can go there. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, or let me see, what can I grab? So if I have like a small piece of cargo that I can attach, I guess the bola gun. I think the bola gun is a small cargo. The rest of these are mediums. Hang on tool rack. No, attached to suit. Left tip. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why this one is red. Is this different at all than the one that I already have? I can afford to put it on my back though anyway, so I'll bring it with me regardless. Okay. Oh wait, what am I looking at blood bag wise? Okay, I still have all my high capacity blood bags. Yeah, then let's do it. I am ready for fight. I probably should have switched out this coffin board for a vehicle in retrospect, but it's alright. Ooh, we've also got a watchtower over here.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay, so there's grenade launchers and shotguns on site. Can I zoom in and see any better? No. The snow is totally fucking up my view here. Okay. Let's leave the coffin board right here, so that it won't get damaged while we're out and about.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
And go al ataque. Oh, what's up, Kynthius? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't notice your message. Marijuana pap smear. That is certainly... Congratulations! I think you've just said a new sentence. I don't think that's ever been said before. I think that's a brand new one. Pretty sure. That is wild. Another gate quick. Oh. Hello?
feeling about this. Like
Me too,
something
bud.
seriously big is waiting for us. Stay on your guard and proceed with caution.
I will be doing so.
I see now. They build ghost mechs in this facility.
Yep, they told us that earlier.
Fabricators appear to have been activated. This could get very bad very quickly. We need to destroy them as soon as possible.
That was a lot louder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the grenade launcher here. Actually, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw out this guy. And then I'm gonna pull out the grenade launcher. So now you guys can focus on that thing while I take out your fabricators. You don't see me. Fuck off. Yeah, get fucked. Oh, is that what that scan is? That's my upgrade that lets me detect nearby enemies? That's why it was going off every time I passed a fucking thing. Shit, I'm about to get into a fight. I can't avoid this. How do I get to the fabricators I need to take out here? Okay, I think I can get to this one over here. Oh, they don't know that I'm here. Can I stealth take down these things? I can. Someone saw me. Probably that one that just fell right there.
Great work, Sam. Only 2 more fabricators.
Didn't I just take you out?
Let's move.
So does binding those guys not work? There's a big one down there. Now, how do I get to the fabricator that's over there? Oh, here we go. It's just this middle walkway. Yeah, so as I suspected, this is a fight where I have to take out these fabricators before the enemies stop showing up.
We're almost there. Just 1 more fabricator to go.
Whoa, hey, big guy! Ooh! Move, Sam! God damn, that motherfucker is huge. Okay, so the last one's downstairs, right? How do I get... Oh shit. Okay, that's the last of that. Let's pull out the next one.
Great job, Sam. All fabricators have been rendered inoperable, and we've extracted invaluable data as well. We just need to mop up the remaining ghost mechs.
We do? We can't just leave? Motherfuckers are huge. I don't want to mop up shit. He doesn't know where I'm at. Okay. I guess I'm down to the grenade pistol. And now I'm done with the grenade pistol. Alright, rifle it is then. Do we get him? Hell yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa, hey!
Nice. All ghost mechs and fabricators have been destroyed. All that remains is to take the ring terminal expansion device with the extracted data back to the DHV Magellan for processing.
Goddamn, it turned into fucking suicide sprinters. That was crazy. Oh yeah, there's another grenade launcher here. I should have picked this up. I'm still thrown by marijuana pap smear. That was a crazy fucking message. Goddamn, why is this thing so fucking hard to drive?
Just a bit further now.
It's good to have you back, Sam. Now let's take a look at the cargo you've brought us. No problems with this cargo. Tarman's analysis should proceed without issue. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You've earned the nickname Transporter V2, level 2. Allows you to throw grenade-filled cargo containers at enemies. I'm sorry? I can cluster bomb these motherfuckers?
Our analysis of the data you extracted for us has yielded detailed records of deliveries to the factory. It seems both the materials used to manufacture those ghost mechs and the routes used to transport said materials were the same as those utilized by APAC. This indicates that APAC was likely involved in the production of these mechs.
Wait, could this possibly mean that Higgs and APAC are working together? We should watch what we say around the President.
We'll need to proceed carefully with our investigation. If APAC and the President did indeed have a hand in these activities, the security of our operations is entirely compromised. One more thing, Sam. Some of the data we received concerned ghost mechs outfitted with rocket launchers. I realize you didn't encounter this type within the factory, but it's possible Higgs may have already deployed them elsewhere. We need to prepare countermeasures for the DHV Magellan with all due haste. There's a specialist who can help us in South Fort Knot, just beyond this mountain. Putting F6 on the grid is one of our objectives anyway. For now, we'll make preparations in an effort to secure his cooperation. You should head to your private room and try to get some rest before your next order is ready. And Sam, good work.
All right. Cutscene time. I'm not actually sure if it's cutscene time. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at my phone for the last bit of that conversation and not listening to them. Okay, based on how long this is taking to load. Oh. Huh. Sleep till... Wait. Evening? So it's morning right now. How about you take a fucking shower, Sam? I don't understand how every time you get into a fight...
Sam, this is Charlie. Another assignment is now available for processing. Pick up this main order by accessing the delivery terminal at the F5 East Distribution Center.
I was gonna say, I don't understand how every time Sam gets into his fight, his first instinct is to immediately go to sleep covered in blood. Like, after getting undressed, like he was wearing something. It's not like he just fell into bed. I hit the wrong button and now he's coming out of here looking fucking disgusting. It's not as if he just hit the bed and fell asleep. He, like, takes off all of his gear, then he goes to sleep. And then he fucking, what's it called? Gets up in the morning covered in blood. His bed's disgusting now because it's also covered in blood. Okay, I did not mean sleep till morning. Just because I'm going inside doesn't mean that I want to go to sleep. I want to go inside and take a shower, because I forgot to take a shower last time. Because even though the blood seems to have magically rubbed off of my skin, it's still all over my fucking face.
Hi, Sam.
Alright, you got anything to say, doll man?
About that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin on its back. I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected to the beach. I distinctly felt the presence of the dead from within its armor. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body.
What the fuck is that, puppet? Excuse you, that is Dollman. He is a valuable member of our team, and we respect him like we would anybody else, alright? That's my boy right there. I throw him in the sky whenever I need to get a bird's eye view. Don't hate just because he's animated at 24 FPS. Will it mess up anything if I update my BIOS before I install my CPU? You're supposed to do that. I don't know if you recall, but I did tell you that you're supposed to update your BIOS before installing the new CPU, because the reason you're updating the BIOS is that you need your motherboard to have support for the new CPU. The CPU is newer than the motherboard, so you need a firmware update to make it work. I guess, I don't know, he kind of fucked up. Damn. Do you and Markiplier share a dislike for mannequins and puppets and such? BIOS, damn, getting fucked every which way. Damn, that's crazy. Wasn't sure if I needed on a USB or pre-installed. What? Okay, I think I am fully prepared now. What do you want tomorrow? Thank you for always supporting me. You're welcome. So strange child. What the fuck is this? Oh, I sent you some data for the suit I just gave you. You can use this pattern on the outside of the Magellan as well. Wow. I thought I needed it on a USB drive, so when I do, it'll be there. But if you say pre-installed, I will install it now. Yeah, no. You need the USB drive because that's where your BIOS will load the file from. So once you rename the file with the renamer program, you take that file, you put it on a thumb drive. You put it just in the first folder of the thumb drive. You can't put it in any subfolders. And then you reboot your computer into your BIOS update mode, whatever, however you do that, depends on your motherboard. And then you select the file in your BIOS off the USB stick, and then it'll do the update. It won't fuck up your computer now. No. It only adds support. It doesn't take anything away. So it'll work exactly the same regardless. It just makes it also work with the new CPU. These boards were designed to be able to receive firmware updates so that they would work with newer CPUs in the future, so that the situation you're in right now, where you eventually need to make a CPU upgrade, you won't also need to buy a new motherboard.
I have a nightmare question for you. Give it a go.
What the fuck is happening right now? Only one may you choose. Choose well. Why is Higgs among the choices? What is happening? What in the friggy Japanese girl? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is even asking me. Only one may you choose. Choose for what? In what possible choice would I choose between the 3 women on my ship and Higgs? This is some freaky shit I don't want no part of. You guys pick. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't want to be involved in this. I'm pushing the responsibility off onto you guys. Chat. Can I get a poll in chat, actually, mods? Can I get a poll for the 4 choices here? Let's have chat vote on who we should pick. Get a short poll going. So either you fuck him or kill him. See, that's where I don't know what to choose, because, like, if it's fuck... Okay, fuck, marry, kill, the character's on screen. I'm fucking Fragile. I'm marrying Rainey. I'm killing Higgs. Okay. Tomorrow is basically a child. Like, mentally. So, I don't think she qualifies for this conversation, necessarily. But the other 3 are fair game. Oh, my mouse cursor's over here. Let me get that out of here. Alright, chat, what do you think? What are we voting? Oh yeah, that's the other nice thing that I have with Fossabot. I haven't announced the polls now, because I know that for a lot of people, it's happened to me as well, where, like, especially if you have a bad internet connection, I'll be in a chat with somewhere, and I don't even know that there's a poll going on until the poll is over, because for some reason the poll selection doesn't come up. I feel like half the chat never fucking, like, gets to vote. Do you want to know what this is? No. I want to be surprised. I want to be surprised. However, I'm very confused right now, and I don't want to be responsible for whatever happens after this. So, I'm going to push the responsibility off onto you guys. If you know what it is, Ava, you can vote for whatever you think, you know, you go ahead and use your advanced knowledge. Cast a vote if you wish, just don't tell me. I'm gonna let this be completely out of my hands, and we'll just see what happens. Chat will decide my fate today, because I don't want to be involved with whatever's happening right now. I don't like making choices when I don't have any information about it. I don't know if this is like, this is the tism in me, where I'm just like, nope, not enough data. I cannot make this choice. I need more information. So far we have 1 vote for Rainey. It's not that big of a deal, there's no rewards or penalties, I see. Alright, I guess we are picking Rainey then. What? So it was literally of nothing happens. What the fuck? Okay. What was the point of that then? Wait, am I gonna go out and it's gonna make me pick again? Did I pick the wrong choice? Because I forgot that also happens when you make the wrong choice. There is consequences to this? Okay, well, I guess I don't know when those consequences will show up, but I guess I'll find out. Okay, pick up a new order at the East Distribution Center Terminal. which is down there. Kojima games are weird, man. I'm surfboarding a fucking coffin right now.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, don't say anything. I want to be surprised.
Make it. Now, your next main order is ready and waiting. But I should mention there are some special considerations. For one, the cargo container will start leaking toxic gas if it's damaged.
Okay, great.
This run is going to involve a hard trek up some snowy mountains, too.
That's awesome.
So make sure you're well and truly prepared before heading out. Now, the adventurer you're delivering to travels a continent to try and solve the mysteries of the Death Stranding. You gotta respect a man putting in that much work. The cargo you'll be taking him is related to his latest investigations, or so I hear. I'd appreciate it if you helped out, not just with this order.
I'll rename it, restart my comp, it'll take the BIOS update from the drive. You have to press a specific button to get into your BIOS, and then in your BIOS you'll have to navigate the menus to find the BIOS update option, and then from there it should take the file and do the update. But it won't just do it automatically. You have to actually like put in the press the buttons and such. That's why I was gonna say like it would probably be a lot easier if I like get on a call with you and you like on your phone and then like I guide you through it, because the process is different for every motherboard. The delete. Okay, there you go. So if you know your motherboard's thing, then yeah, just reboot, spam the delete, and then once you get into your BIOS, navigate the menus. Somewhere in there, it'll say something about a firmware update or something like that, a BIOS update, and then yeah, that's how you'll do it. Okay, so I'm delivering hazardous materials. Wow, just directly over the mountain. That's awesome. And then the other side of the mountain is rough as shit. Yeah, good luck. It's a little, what's the word? Like, I feel like it's scary for someone to do it the first time, but like I said, there's fail-safes in place, so it's not really dangerous anymore. It's just definitely a very, like, this feels like a technician should be doing this kind of operation. There's no reason that a regular Joe can't do it. There's nothing skilled about it. You just gotta find the fucking right menu buttons. So how am I gonna navigate this mountain? Because this side is like all rocks. Should I just walk this? I think walking it is probably my safest bet, because even though it'll be the slowest option, with the cargo that I'm carrying, and I don't have any like floating vehicles that I can use to carry it. I have the surfboard, but I obviously can't use that because this region isn't on the network yet, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to hoof it up the mountain and figure that out. On my own here. I guess I will go up this way. I'm trying to see, is that like a straight line? Oh wait, here, let's do this. Start with the generator, and then from the generator we'll go over here, and then from here it's just a straight shot down to here, right? Yeah.
Delivery route finalized. This cargo has been designated hazardous. The container encasing the cargo may release noxious gases if damaged significantly.
Yeah, unfold into the carrier. Let me go to cargo management and the coffin board. I guess we'll recycle. Can we not just store that thing? Other than that, I think we are ready to go. It might be worth it to bring, like, ladders and stuff. But we ball in this house. Throw cargo containers filled with grenades which will detonate simultaneously. God damn. Okay, before we continue, it's actually time for us to run another ad break. So I'm going to hit that real quick. We will be right back.
When buying a soda, you want to pay right away. But booking your next trip, that's when you probably pay later. With the Klarna card, debit is the default, and pay later is there for when you need it, so you never lose control. That's smart, that's Klarna.
We let out our emotions like a gunshot. No, it's not ideal. I'm not upset. I can see that you're lying. It's uneasy, so please confess. I need some time. No, it can't be this way. It's a bombshell. Could you tell me why? It's not goodbye. Tell me what I did to hurt you. Will I see you tonight? You're the only one I need. You're the only one I dream of. You're the only one to save me. You're the only one, you're the only one, you're the only one, you're the
Alright, welcome back, y'all. Let's head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Hopefully, with this basically fucking mech suit I've got on right now, I should be able to complete this order no problemo.
Do you have a moment, Sam? I was wondering if you'd noticed Hartman doing anything strange lately. Sending odd mails, sleepwalking. You know I'm not the kind of person who enjoys spying on her colleagues. But when I finally decided to check the surveillance cameras, there he was, wandering around at night. If you see anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to contact me.
Hold on. This route... Move marker. There we go. Where's the other route that I drew? Oh, my route starts from B2. That's why I'm a little bit lost here.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Well, traveling through rocks fucking sucks, but let's try to avoid them as much as we can. You know what occurs to me now? I don't think I have any insight into BT zones outside of the chiral network. So here's to hoping that I'm not about to encounter any. I did not prepare for that. Man, I do still have a bunch of BT grenades. Or blood grenades, I mean. But, you know, I prefer to use grenade launchers when I can. I really should have restocked my weapons anyways, now that I'm thinking about it.
Fuck this.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Enough already.
Yeah, there's my route. And up we go. Got a long climb ahead of me. God damn. Dude, I'm getting Dead Space flashbacks. I don't know why. I expect a bunch of necromorphs to just start, like, dumb fucking sprinting down the mountain at me.
can't see a thing. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. We haven't been able to see anything for a hot minute. It's all just white out here. There's nothing to see. Okay, actually, it is getting more and more hard to see. Snow is really whipping up out here. God damn. Sam should have brought a fucking winter parka out here with us. I was worried that because the line is yellow, I was worried that the terrain was going to be too steep for me to climb, but according to the Odra deck, this terrain is all blue across the board, so I'm okay. I'm just fucking blinded. You know what's now occurring to me? I should have brought container repair spray, because this fucking container... This is the danger of taking the slow route of this delivery, is that the cargo container, once its durability wears out, is probably going to start leaking that toxic gas, and then I'm going to die and fail the delivery. Okay, we're finally at the peak. Oh my god. That is so fucking steep. Apparently I can walk it. Just gotta be careful. Oh shit! Shit. I'm sliding down this hole. Well, I just lost something. I don't know what it was, but that shit's gone. Man, I thought I was okay to let go of my fucking grip on the blue area, but I guess not. What is the fucking point of the Odradek scanner showing blue if the area is too steep for me to safely walk on it? Oh, that must be the thing that I dropped right there. Oh no. Gotta bust ass. Come on. Come on, Sam. Really should have brought container repair spray. Okay, actually, new plan. Meteorite goes on backpack. Organized cargo. Ride carrier.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Okay, I'm really glad that didn't fucking send me right there.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
The cargo itself should be all right, but this container is leaking toxic gas. It's nothing I can't patch up, don't worry. It's my fault for asking you to carry something so dangerous. I'll go ahead and check the contents now.
Yeah, unfortunately I forgot to bring container repair spray, so that's my bad, but
This is in perfect condition. The old man will be singing your praises.
it's broken, it's okay. It's okay. Wait, what's broken? Are you talking about your motherboard is broken? Or what's going on? Or are you talking about my thing that's broken? Because I did just break a delivery.
Thanks again for the delivery. You came to connect us to the chiral network too, am I right? And right now, there's no telling when my father's going to get back. He was coming home from a long trip up north and got as far as the snowy mountains nearby, but then we lost contact. I was actually hoping someone could search for him and post a main order. I'm certain he's still alive, and since no one else has taken on the order as of yet, I hope you'll at least consider it.
Sounds like we've got an emergency.
Yeah, boot your computer.
You can accept the order by accessing this delivery terminal, Sam.
What is this? Oh, fucking... BitLocker, you can suck my ass. Okay, hold on. It shouldn't have broken, but Windows is stupid. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Okay, apparently it can be an issue with your BIOS settings. Because it might have cleared your TPM when it did the BIOS update, which would be unfortunate. You're gonna have to go into your motherboard settings and see if there are settings related to secure boot or TPM. Da, 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 da. Fucking Microsoft bullshit. AMD from Switch? What? FTPM. Okay, yeah. FTPM switch. You want to leave it on. Da, 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 da. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Do you sign in to your computer with your Microsoft account? No. Do you remember enabling BitLocker at any point when using your computer? Because it sounds like when you enabled BitLocker, depending on how you enabled it, there should have been a recovery key stored somewhere for this specific purpose. Okay, well, let's try this anyways. I'm about to send you a URL. Well, it would have told you that when you activated it, if you activated it yourself, but like, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many fucking different things that Windows calls BitLocker that I don't know which one this is. You do have a Microsoft account, right? At the very least. Okay, I just sent you a link. Try to sign into that and see if there are... if you have any recovery keys attached to your Microsoft account. Because if you do, that might be... like one of those might be what it's asking you for. I guess your account can have multiple recovery keys, so you'll need to use the recovery key ID in that screenshot you sent me to find the right one. This is a stupid ass feature. I don't know why they would design it this way. Fucking hate Microsoft, dude. Okay, while you're looking that up, let me see what I'm doing next in the game here. Rescue the adventurer from the snowy mountains. Oh! I guess that was the adventurer's kid I was just talking to. Oh, wait, this is the guy that helps the lady there before, the dowser. And this guy got himself fucking caught up again. I could use a vehicle this time, but... is this a BT zone, or what is this? Just a stamina draining area. Okay, so... from where this guy is, it's going to be difficult to get him anywhere else. He's in a bad spot. Well, to get to him, I think I'm just going to go up here. Trouble communicating with the server? What? And then yeah, so from here I'll need to use some equipment to get to him. And then hopefully I can use that same equipment to get back up and out of that area. Oh, He's getting me the equipment. Very nice. Floating carrier can also go on my back. There's no reason for it to be out and about right now. Let's go save this kid's dad.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
You know, when there's not a fucking blizzard covering my view, this place is pretty fucking pretty. Beautiful, actually. I fucking love the snow. Why is it getting so dark? Is it here that I can... No. Where do I dwink? How do I dwink my Wawa? Here we go. I also sent you an update. I'll pull this up. Don't have any BitLocker keys. Okay. Do you have like a notes app where you might have written it down or something? I can't imagine that BitLocker would do this without giving you the keys at some point. But I don't know. Your TPM is enabled. We never set up BitLocker. Yeah. So I remember a long time ago, people were encountering issues with BitLocker because it was automatically enabling itself. But I don't think this is related to that. Because I don't think that issue would have popped up just from a BIOS update.
So the adventurer was in this area when he last made contact with his son. See any sign of him, Sam?
No, down. Is this rope long enough? I feel like I'm gonna fall when I let go of this rope. Oh, I'm okay.
Who do we have here, Sam? What a relief. He's still breathing. You can put him in a protective bag and carry him home. You know, he looks familiar somehow. Didn't we save this man once before? Right then. Let's hurry and take him to his shelter.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to leave that stuff behind because we can't carry it all at once. I did not think about that. Okay, give me a minute. Let me finish what I'm doing right now, and then I will I'll put us on an ad break or something, and I'll see what I can do to get your computer working again. The whole city over there in the distance. Is that a city that we've been to before? No, actually. What the hell is this? It's out on the water. That's wild. Wonder what's up with that place. Looks kind of like the place I had the boss fight with the giant BT in the first game.
Good evening, Sam. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
right to trust you. Thank you for finding him. I need to assess his condition right away. Please wait. He's doing better than I expected, actually. Should be back to normal with a good night's sleep. You've been a true friend to my father. My father said it's okay, so you can go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Here, just give me a minute, Alvo. Let me get through this cutscene, and then I will go and try and help you. If I take my hard drive out, no, that wouldn't affect it. Just give me a minute. I'll be right there. Ooh, I finally got the climbing gloves.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Connection confirmed. Seems to be working fine. Thanks for that. I'll have my father take a look at the cargo you brought me a little while back. But knowing him, he might vanish the moment I turn around. People have given him a nickname. The Adventurer. He takes it a bit too far sometimes, but it's not like he would stop if I asked him to. Anyway, as my way of saying thanks for tracking him down, I've shared a schematic for climbing power gloves with you. They can help you climb steep slopes and grab cargo more easily, but don't take my word for it. Try them on for size and you'll see. Thank you again for bringing him home. Good luck and safe travels.
Much appreciated, Sam. You should get plenty of rest. Frostbite can be serious. We have to make sure you're not showing signs. Another thing, we need to talk about Hartman's situation. Come and see me when you get back to the DHV Magellan.
Okay, we're gonna go on break real quick so I can deal with the situation. We'll be back in a bit. Let me get this fucking music going because this source doesn't want to work right. Fucking YouTube ads, I hate this shit so much. Okay, we'll be right back.
夢を見ていた君の後に咲いたリンドの花この街は変わり続ける図らずも君を残して真昼の海で眠り結構中戻らないあの日に思いを巡らすオルガンのレールで踊るスタッチ時間だけ取り過ぎてゆく人の言う通り私の手は汚れてゆくのでしょう追い風に翻り私はまだ生きてゆくでしょう終わる日まで寄り添うように君は覚えていたいカンパネルがそこは豊かか君の目がくらむくらいにタグの上かげろが揺れる外るような夏の灯火真っ白な鳥と歌う新緑見つめるすべてが面影になる波打ち際にボタンが一つ君がくれた寂しさよ人の言う通りいつになれと言えない傷があるでしょ黄昏を振り返りその度やや待ちを知るでしょ君がいない日々は続くしじまの中一人光を受け止めて跳ね返る輝くクリスタル君がつけた傷の輝きのその一つ光を受け止めて跳ね返る輝くクリスタル君がつけた傷の輝きのその一つ人の言う通り私の手は汚れてゆくのでしょう追い風に翻り私はまだ生きてゆける人の言う通りいつになると言えない傷があるでしょう黄昏を振り返りその扉や街を知るでしょう終わる日まで寄り添うように君は覚えていたいカンパネルラParty is over それでも踊りたかった眠れないくらい情熱の日はいつしかいつの日にか鼻から気づいている野村はいつか消える何もいらないはずだったなのにまだ I'm so serious I'm a Maria I'm gonna break it out Baby それがそんなに甘くないよでもきっとそんなにはなくないよGive me fire Light it up baby 燃やしちゃうぜ、yeah Jose, yeah. Jose, yeah.